Hey everybody, what's going on? We are live. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes before I get into my first topic, okay? Just let some people get in here. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's doing good for Friday night. I'll probably be having somebody join me shortly. He's been here before, so y'all know Ace. All right, you know what? Let's get into the first topic, okay? People will be joining shortly. Now, my first topic, and before I even get into this topic, I caught the replay of Sick Humor's live stream about this topic, and my opinion still remains the same. Okay, if there's one thing I'm willing to do is change my opinion on something when I'm presented with some concrete or compelling evidence, or if it contradicted, if I contradicted myself in any way, I would be the first person to take the L. You know what I'm saying? Now let's rewind back to how I first heard about this girl on Twitter saying the nigger store on a clip. Okay, I was actually playing a game on my tablet. Okay, and a friend of mine told me to listen to something and tell me what I heard. He didn't. He didn't. Tell me what was on there. He just asked me to listen to it and asked me what I heard. Okay, and the first thing I heard clearly was nigger store. And if you listen carefully, it sounds like she's saying, I guess that I have that. I guess they have that at the nigger store too now. Something like that. That's what it sounded like, okay? Because before she even said that, she was talking about something on an ethnic aisle of a store. I think she was talking about the store she was in or going to, that she wanted to go down the ethnic aisle. But but basically progress to it, okay? If you can't get, if you can't, I'm trying to think of what she said. If you can't get it on the ethnic aisle, then you can get it at the nigger store also, okay? Parts of her stuff were jumbled, but when she said nigger store, that was clear as day. That was clear as day. I mean, some of the other stuff was jumbled. I had to listen to it more, but that was not jumbled to me. That was clear. A matter of fact, everybody that I know of heard nigger store, okay, that I spoke to, okay? Because when someone's saying something plain as day, there's no need to analyze it. There really isn't, okay? There's no conspiracy here, for me to try to slander or ruin anybody, okay? And let's be honest, Twitch probably wouldn't do shit about this no matter who complains. Because if they were going to do something, they would have done it by now. It would have been done already. Okay? The most she'll probably get is a slap on the wrist, especially when the amount of fellow Twitch followers who tried to change up what she said. She had people defending, like, say, oh no, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. Nuh-uh, she didn't say that. That's not what she said. So I doubt if anything's going to get done, okay? And I think it's crazy because, we're not even looking at her lips, okay? People don't say grocery with their lips wide, okay? Your lips would have to be closed with a G and R sound. Okay, let's go back to kids in speech. Let's go back to grammar school when kids couldn't do their R's and G's and they were like, "Rrr." Now, come on, honestly. But then there was something else that was brought up during Sick Humor's stream that I want to correct. Okay, when I got on YouTube and did my trolling, okay, when I was put into the corporate slave awards, nobody said or thought I was a guy or tranny based on my voice. Okay, They thought it based on the Omega Loser coming to my channel and reading the URL, okay? Then making up a video asking me to prove otherwise. And it snowballed from there, okay? You had videos and with my voice slowed down. People looked up anything attached to my boyfriend's name at the time. Okay, Hard Ape, Black Bond, and the Omega Loser. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even Jack Move Johnny literally had nothing on me. Okay, I was new to YouTube, so when Omega Loser brought it up, that's all they focused on. What one person said. Okay, that's how a lot of bullshit got started with me, by him. Okay, I'll go even further with this because there's quite a bit of story behind it. Omega Loser sent Next Gen 720 some DM on Twitter right after it happened. Okay, saying that if I talked to him, he would make a video saying sorry because according to him, he just wanted to troll and a lot of people went with it. Did I talk with him? Nope. If you want to apologize, you apologize. That's it. You could just do your own apology. You made the video in the first place, so just make an apology video. Say, I didn't really mean it. You know, I was just trolling. You know, people, you know, took my troll as being serious and everything. Just do it. No, I'm not talking to your ass. Fuck that, asking me to come on Twitter and talk to his ass. Get the hell out of here with that shit. Anyway, let me see if we got anybody in the chat. Scorpion, what's up? Alex, Craig, what's going on? Yeah, so that's where that whole shit started from. Excuse me. The reason I didn't talk to him because I don't care. Okay? At this point, you know, there were so many people harassing me on Twitter, on Xbox Live, on PSN, in my YouTube comments, in my emails, people doing all these videos about me, that I feel if anybody was really sorry about anything, they would apologize on their own, like I was saying before. Just you made the video about me, so why don't you just make another video? I have to talk to you. If you're truly sorry, you would just do it. That's it. Anyway, I personally, I took the higher route. I took the route that once someone, you know, once people get to know me and see the type of person I am and think with their own mind, then all the answers they seek will be answered right there. As I always tell you people, what you see is what you get. I'm like this, you know, in real life too. I don't have no special YouTube persona that I put on and I'm different off of YouTube. No, this is the way I talk. When I got something to say, you ain't shutting me up. Okay? If I need to take it out, I'll take it. Just like I would in real life. If I fuck something up. It is what it is. Okay? I like to be me. So people know who I am and they could like the person. Not the persona. That's stupid. Anyway. Here's something. I'll never forget one night when I was doing Killer Instinct, you know, Twitch stream, okay? And this was right before I was gonna this is right before I was gonna celebrate having 2,000 subs, okay? One of my subs sent me a message that said, "I can't believe you're really a man." He said, "I watched Hard Ape's video where someone had your voice on it." And I was having one of the best streams that night, okay? And that ruined the whole thing. It sucks when you're telling the truth, but people choose to believe someone else's lie. Okay? It's a shame, okay? It made me look at things differently when that happened. I started wondering how bad it felt when gay people got made fun of. How did black people feel back when people made up all these lies about them, okay, which they're still doing now, but they just don't have a big enough voice versus white America. It's a shame, okay? And What hurt the worst at this time was, let me get this right. Let's say it the right way. What it hurt the worst at this time because even though I was doing the whole hardcore Xbox trolling, I was having a lot of fun on YouTube. Um, I used to actually look forward to making videos and getting feedback. Um, then all of that shit blew over. Okay, when I left Xbox Nation. Okay, I lost, I lost close to 2,000 subscribers over time. Okay, yeah, I can hear you, Ace. Um, you know, I watched the views get lower and lower. I still have people saying the same shit about me, but it was a learning experience. It was a learning experience. Okay, that's all I gotta say. To me, that wasn't just slander. Okay, that's just fucking with somebody based off of nothing at all. And I get it. I pissed a lot of people off trolling back then, but nothing. But you know what's funny? But none of their responses had anything to do with gaming. That's what pissed me off the most. Nothing to do with gaming. When you look at my channel throughout the entire history of it, it's been based on nothing but what? The people who know me, gaming. Okay? Jimmy B, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know. So anyway, I get exactly how people, how it feels to be slandered and harassed. I do. Okay? That's why when the shit was going down with Royal Flush, I had an initial reaction, okay? Then common sense kicked in, which a lot of people don't have, okay? That are out there talking shit about other people and making up lies, okay? Common sense asked me, when have I ever heard Royal go off on someone like that? When? I haven't. I never it never happened, okay? So there was definitely more to the story, okay? There really was. When this so I went and found out what happened, okay? Now, with this Twitch streamer, okay, going back to the Twitch streamer, there's not much to go by at all, okay? She said nigger. My hearing is good. I listened to the clips, slow down, super slow down, sped up, and normal speed. And it's the same thing, okay? Again, I don't have an agenda because I don't even know her. But as content creators, we are responsible for what we represent. My thing is, what if a kid heard that? Okay? What if a kid heard that? Okay? Why should we have to strain our ears just to hear something the majority of us don't hear? You know what I'm saying? And I had to say it, if I was out there, if I did some stupid shit like that, man, everybody'd be on my ass. There would be nobody, just like back then when people called me tranny because somebody else, a lot of people didn't come, nobody came to my rescue, okay? But a few people did that said, no, that's a female, okay? But let me tell you something. A lot of people came to her rescue. Oh, no, she said grocery is far apart when you think about it than nigger. Grocery, nigger. It's too different. It's not. They ain't even close to even rhyming or nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm fine. Why? Not good. So, with that being said, and my thing, the reason I did this was because too many people were saying she said grocery. No. Stop giving people passes for things they do. Okay? You got to be held accountable for something you said. Don't. make light of it. If I did that, even in a joking manner, nobody would make light of it for me. That's all I'm saying. Keep the same energy that you have with other people. That's what you got to do. And before I end this topic, I want people to understand something. Just because, I happen to disagree with Sick Humor on this particular issue, it doesn't mean I'm saying anything bad about him. I still have mad respect for Sick, okay? A matter of fact, I appreciate the fact that he's at least not jumping the gun, on this and wants to apply, and maybe wants to apply some thinking behind it and figure it out. I appreciate that. I don't have no problem with Sick. He knows that, okay? I just don't agree. That's all. I just don't agree with it. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's move on to another topic. Because that I just had to say my piece with that, but that whole thing is dumb, and people still talking about that. Just, she said it. No, she said it. Don't give her a pass. For doing that. That's all I can say. Because I wouldn't have gotten a pass. So, even if I said it in a joking way, I wouldn't have got no pass. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next topic. And that is, politicians blame violent video games for the mass shootings that happen. Really? Come on now. This is about the dumbest thing to do, especially when we look at history and see that people have been doing mass shootings even before gaming became as mainstream as it is now. It's been happening for a long time, okay? What's their excuse back in the day when politicians had assassination attempts by people who weren't gamers at all? Are they asking themselves that question? Okay? I have never played a first-person shooter and suddenly had the urge to go out and do something violent. Games like Grand Theft Auto has never made me want to go carjack anyone. Come on now. This is what I'm saying. No politician right now, is dumb enough to really think that a video game can influence a rational thinking adult in a way that alters who they are and transform them into a violent human being. They can't be that dumb. It makes no sense. And these are people, the politicians that are running the country. Lord help us. Seriously, Lord help us. One thing I refuse to believe our government and politicians are really this stupid. I really do. It's hard. It's hard. No, what I really think is going on, okay, is the ongoing denial of the existence of racist extremists or people that are mentally fucked up. We can't even legally call somebody a psychopath without someone getting outraged over it. Okay? Over us, over us classifying them as what they really are. Let me put it that way. They get outraged. And why? There are psychopaths in this world. It is what it is. Okay? It had nothing to do with no goddamn video game. Okay? And anyone, what bothers me? Everybody hides behind mental illness when they do something stupid. No, you're just stupid. Okay? And I'm getting tired of that because there are some people who do have mental illnesses. Okay? And they get made fun of, but these jackasses that do these mass killings or do something stupid, okay? Oh, the poor thing, he was mentally ill. Oh, poor thing. Now, somebody who really has a problem that's not violent, they get, oh, look at this retard. And you know what, they'll tell me they don't, because they do. I've seen it. I've heard it. Okay? We can't just, we can't. Here's one thing, okay? Why can't we just be honest as a society and say that there are some deranged and fucked up people? Why can't we? Why is it wrong to do that? Because there are, okay? And some of them you don't know. They'll be smiling in your face 1 second, and here comes the knife. Or nowadays, it's not even a knife; it's a gun to your head, your back, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Come on, it's sick. Um, if you really, if you really have violent intentions, video games aren't a factor. Okay, most people, in violent gangs or organizations who shoot people aren't worried about any video game at all. They probably never even played a video game, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And most of these racists, okay, spend time on online forums for white nationalists. And again, the last thing on their mind is a video game. This is not me saying that there aren't examples of gamers doing fucked up shit, like the Madden tournament shooter, okay? The Xbox fanboys that murder family over an Xbox console. This is me saying that, okay, if there was a link to a violent video game and mass shootings or crime, okay, then there would be a lot more. There would be a lot more, okay? I mean, come on. Most of the population games at some capacity, okay? And the crazy part is, do these people that make these claims have any proof that the people they're stereotyping are actually gamers? No. And us as gamers should be outraged about this, because we're gamers, and where are we? Sitting our asses in a gaming chair or something, playing games. Podcasting with people. Fighting with, playing games with our friends and parties. You know what I'm saying? Where's the proof? There is none. And they're stereotyping each and every one of us as gamers. And that I don't appreciate. They get their asses out the goddamn office. Seriously. They're the ones who are mentally ill. Talking this shit. Back when shit was going down, there were no video games. Shit's been going on forever. Anyway. And like I was saying, I think not. I don't think they have any proof. Give me 1 sec, guys. Support, what's up? Rossili, what's up? Ace, get on Discord. Sorry, I wanted to check messages real quick. Get your ass on Discord. There is no proof. I think not. Because if there was, they would have to put it out there. You can't make it a blank statement like that without proof. Where's the proof? What's the old saying? Proof is in the pudding? Well, show me the pudding. Show me the pudding. Anyway. Now, I personally think it's some corny ass shit. I really do. It goes back to when Mortal Kombat had the backlash over fatalities. Or when people have said violent movies make people violent. It's fucking silly. No, they don't. If you are a violent person to begin with, you're just violent. The movies and the games don't make you change your whole personality, the whole thing, and say, okay, you know what? I played this game. Let me go out and shoot a lot of people. That sounds like fun. The heck? What? Or I watch a violent movie. Oh yeah, let me go down to JoJo down the street and get me some guns. Come on, this shit is stupid. It really is. It's fucking silly, and it bugs me. It bugs me because if we as a society are ever going to improve, the only way we can improve is if we understand Accountability. You got to be accountable for what you do. Okay? Honestly. You can't they got to stop doing this. Oh, well, they were mentally ill, that's why they did it. Well, they're at a certain age. If they were that mentally ill, somebody would have seen something, somebody would have seen that mental illness as they were growing, okay, and sought help for them, or put them somewhere where they can get the help. It's bullshit. You got 20, 30-year-old people, sometimes 40-year-old people shooting people, and I don't know what did I do that? Oh, I don't know. And have some quack doctor say, oh, he mentally ill. Or quack lawyer, oh, he mentally ill. He didn't know what he was doing. Bullshit. Bullshit. That shit needs to stop. Hold people accountable. And if they are mentally ill, where is his paperwork from, and what medications was he taking, or if he has to have a history. You can't just have some quack doctor see him, oh no, he's mentally ill. After 30, 40 years he's mentally ill? All of a sudden, after he mass shoots people, he mentally ill. Or she mentally ill. Come on, you can't do that. That's wrong. That's wrong. We need to hold people accountable for what they do in life, period. And if nobody thinks that's true, then I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Because it's messed up. We got to hold people accountable and stop letting them hide behind mental illness at all. And stop, and we need to speak out about certain people in the government, the politicians saying that it's video games that are making them do that. No, it's not. Because they're stereotyping every single one of us, saying that we are violent. We're going to do this. Basically, that's to me what they're doing. And I don't appreciate that. Now, for what they did and other people seeing gamers as something different than just gamers, they should be held accountable for what we have to deal with from people who don't game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are my thoughts, okay? I think it's time to move on to the next topic. But I think this is something that needs to be discussed more, because it has to do with gaming. It has to do with us as a whole, as a community of gamers. We have to. It has to be discussed and brought out. That's all I'm saying. Give me 1 second. We're going to move on to the next topic. Okay. So, as many people people have noticed lately, I have not been YouTubing. I have not been podcasting because currently there are a number of things I don't like. Okay? There are a number of things that bother me about the whole YouTube culture. Okay? It does. Okay? And some of these, YouTube culture vultures out there. Okay? So, let's get into this topic so I can pretty much let it all out. You know what I mean? Just let it all out. Because if there's one thing I respect more than anything is honesty. So, this is me being honest with all y'all. Okay? I don't hide anything. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. My allergies acting up. Hold on. Woo. Sorry about that. I didn't want you guys to hear that. Oh, damn, my allergies. Fuck. Driving me nuts. Ray, what's up? Two steaks, what's up? Yeah. Oh, I just got a crimp in my foot. Ooh, that should hurt. What else do we got before we get started? Lincoln Clay, what's up? Yeah, so first off, like I usually say, I am really worn out with everybody reiterating each other. I've said this before when it comes to podcasting. You see one podcast on YouTube saying one thing, then there's another podcast saying the same thing. You've seen one, you've seen them all, for the most part. This community doesn't even try to be unique when it comes to the format. Now there are some, you got a few that are unique, okay, and they do their own thing and don't copy or repeat the same thing that somebody else did. If they heard it somewhere else, they may dance real quick on it and say, yeah, I heard that already. I'm just, for those of you who didn't, this is the gist, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And move on to something more relating to gaming, okay? Not the same old boring shit, okay? You see some, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. All right, yeah, okay, let me go back. The community doesn't even try to be unique when it comes to their format. They don't. Okay, listening to the majority, I didn't say all, the majority of YouTube is as bad as watching paint dry. We all know it's going to dry, and it's still the same color. So there has to be a point, okay, where we get tired of watching it dry. Okay, so that's number one. The console war is worn out. Because when you look at, and there really was no console war, they just made it up, okay? When you look at Xbox side of things, there's nobody representing the brand in a way that we need to counter anymore, unless it's fucking Hebot. He's still going crazy over there, okay? Now you also got Crap Game, and now has people following him and liking his quotes. He's still the same motherfucker he was before. Okay? He just trying to get on people's good side now. Okay? Because ain't nothing over there to do anything with. Ain't nothing. He can't damage control no more. And you all liking his quotes now. Okay? I don't get it. Anyway, the same people, and these are, you know what? It was funny. These are the same people who didn't like him for years. All of a sudden, you're liking his motherfucking quotes? Because he's trying to kiss your ass for it. He wants that. He's trying to get that. Because he ain't got shit over there no more. And he's trying to get the people over here on PlayStation to kiss his ass. No. No. And you know what's funny? All of a sudden, these people forgot how much of a fuckboy he is. And pretty much proved crap right to the people that didn't like him before, but all of a sudden love his ass. It's a lot of ass to love. No thank you. Press buttons, what's up? All of a sudden, I mean, come on now. What is wrong with people? It's all about games with them. It was about what console he played on, okay? But I keep the same energy. I'm not about to give him no pass like these other people are. I'm not. Yeah, and if you're going to keep giving a pass and you want to fuck with me, don't bother. Don't bother. Go somewhere else. I don't need to fuck with people that for years was doing one thing, okay? But all because they jump ship from one side to the other, all of a sudden, he's a different person. This is just like the example I gave before when it came to violence on video games. If you play a violent video game, it's going to make you, that the politicians say, it's going to make you violent. Watch a violent movie, it's going to make you do something violent. Okay? It's the same thing. You can't change somebody overnight. He ain't going to change like that. He's still going to be the same fucking crap gamer. And y'all are kissing his ass. His stank ass. Hope y'all got some big lips because he's a big motherfucker. Anyway, let's go to number 2. Why, you haven't seen me doing this shit. Okay, Another thing I don't like. People that don't game have the most to say about gaming. I ain't gaming. You know they're not gaming. Okay? And that's all there's nothing else to say about it. That's as simple as you can get. People are saying a lot of shit about gaming because all they do is they go look up shit online or find out what somebody else said or do whatever and put their own little words into it, switch it around a little bit. They don't game. If they did, you would see something, some clips, some, where's your collection? They don't have a collection. Okay, well, they'll go to a friend's house and maybe get pictures of that. You don't see them streaming. You don't see them, all you do is see them podcasting. That's it, podcasting. It's stupid. And you're out here in the streets, you listen to them. And that goes back to one of my number ones. You kissing crap gamers there. He not a gamer. He thinks he's a gamer. No, he not. He steals people's footage and talks about it. And the one time I did see him play, he was shit at it. He could not fucking play. He's, I'm the best at shooting games. You couldn't get past the front of the goddamn building before your ass got shot. Fuck out of here. Alabama Jones, what's up? Get out of here with that shit. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. When I used him as an example, that's another good example right there. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to go to number 3. Okay? The YouTube culture, I don't like where you're expected to podcast with people you don't get along with. Why do you do that? When you podcast with people, you're supposed to have the same energy as them. You're supposed to, have some synergy going on. You're supposed to, connect with gaming and not just talk like your friends, like gaming buddies. Not like, oh, yeah, I just met you, so we're just gonna do the podcast, but we don't talk other from that or do nothing. We don't play games other with each other at all or whatever. You're supposed to have fun with this. You're supposed to make like a little family out of it. But they want you to get on a podcast and be with people that have fucked with you or you don't get along with. No, it ain't happening. Shit ain't happening. This is one topic, I'm going to get into for a few minutes, okay? I really am, because it needs to be said. And like I said, this is my time to get shit off my chest. I'm being honest. These are my honest feelings, my honest thoughts, because I respect somebody that's honest. I don't like liars. Don't sugarcoat shit. Be honest. Especially to your followers or whatever. You need to be honest with them. They've been standing by you. Be honest with them. Don't worry about the trolls that come in. Fuck them. Worry about the people that, put you where you are today by following you and believing in you and trusting in you. Don't start lying to them. That's the worst thing you could do. Anyway, now as many people know, I've been a member of RGT for a while now. Okay, you're still currently a member of RGT. I am. I liked the direction we were going, because we had synergy. Okay, we had a certain flow, during the podcast that felt more like a group of friends rather than people just, getting together and podcasting. I mean, for example, here's some examples. You had Foxy singing on the show, cracking us up. The people watching loved it. Sing some more, Foxy. Sing some more for us. You know what I'm saying? You have Carlos with his funny jokes and also bringing, and stuff like that. That band of intellect to the table. Okay. You had me and Ryan busting each other's chops all the time. Okay. You had Meds. Who to me was really a good addition to the show. And of course, Craig Harris. And I can't say enough good things about Craig because, I was the one who really pushed for Craig to start YouTubing. And the reason I did that is because I felt like he had more character than the majority of YouTubers or content creators, okay? And Craig says a lot of good shit, okay? He has said things all the way back, okay? That we are all, you know, getting a chance to see come true now. So Craig, in my opinion, is the visionary behind gaming. And, I say that because a lot of things he said, people think he's bullshitting. And they've come true. Just like a couple things I said came true. But he's way more advanced when he sees shit, behind the gaming than I am. He really is. That's why I wanted him to do what he did. Because his approach was different. He's very unique at how he does it. Okay, he's very unique about it. So, that's the way I think a podcast should run. Stuff like that. Okay. Now, I remember having a lot of fun being on the podcast and also seeing trolls criticize the show. The trolls come into my channel and do the same thing. The trolls asking me about Ryan or Carlos or making shitty comments about them. But there's one thing I did. I made sure I addressed them. Okay? I didn't let shit go down like that. Okay? No. I don't do that. Okay, so anyway. But now when I see a troll that said some colorful shit about me suddenly appearing on the panel, one that didn't bother to apologize, one that talks shit about sick humor, one that goes around spreading gossip about things, how does something like that end up happening without there being a point to resolve the issue this troll had with me? I cannot act like this fraud, that these fraud YouTubers out there who get on podcasts, get on podcasts with each other, but really don't like each other. I can't stand that. That's why I call them frauds, because you get on there and you don't even like each other. I can't do that. Okay? I keep it 100. I ain't gonna do that. Okay? I'm not. Now, what disappointed me months ago, okay, was when many YouTubers I know, many YouTubers knew with the whole JTech thing, okay? I never said anything about the guy. I didn't even follow him on Twitter. I had probably only showed up to about maybe 3 or 4, of his podcast total. And over the course of a few years, okay? This is not like over the course of a couple months, over a few years, okay? This was, this was back when he asked me to be on his PlayStation League podcast. And there actually one episode where I made an appearance. That's the only reason I knew JTech in the first place. So when he tried talking shit about me, I was surprised at just how many people associated with me ended up giving him a pass. I'm like, what the flying fuck is going on? What's up, small ears? What's going on? Okay? I don't do the same thing. I don't. Okay? I don't, want anybody to have a grudge against anybody that slandered me in this, in this community. But it would be nice if they had the same energy that I have. Okay? And I hope you all get my point with that. Anyway, here's an example. For example, here's an example. There's not a chance in hell I will ever, and I do mean ever, appear on a podcast with Savage Lobo. Okay? Not even just because, he said some things to me and he hasn't apologized for it. No. Disrespecting the homie sick humor and then expecting me to sympathize with him just because I know Ryan? No. It's not going to happen. This is some, what, guys, this is some weirdo shit. It really is weird. It's weirdo shit. Now, to be honest, sick humor probably don't even give a single flying fuck about Savage Lobo. But me just having respect for sick, okay? You really, you really can't put a price on respect, people. You can't, okay? You don't say shit about people that you may end up apologizing about in the first place, okay? I mean, so that's where I stand. I mean, it's Ryan's podcast. I can't tell him who to invite and who not to invite. He's a grown ass man. And it's not beef. This is not beef on my part at all. It's not. I just can't do it and I won't do it. Okay? I mean, it's just the YouTube, the stuff on YouTube I want nothing to do with. And that's why these are some of the reasons I have been doing what I've been doing in the past. Okay? It is. I mean, now, and also, then you have the whole Google Hangouts shut down. And I'm still in the process of learning how to do that, OBS streaming. Okay? I'm still in the process. So, you got to give me a break there. You know what I'm saying? Give me some time. Anyway. Also, I think we should all get to the point on YouTube, okay, that we do the things that make us happy. I had to make sure I said that right. We got to get to the point where we do things on YouTube that makes us happy, not what somebody else wants you to do. Fuck that shit. Do what makes you happy, okay? I mean, I miss streaming fighting games. I do. I miss doing open lobbies. I never miss drama, no. And I never miss that sucker shit. I never miss being wrong about things. Okay? Maybe the problem is on YouTube. We just don't really know much about each other. Okay? I do miss a lot of what I did. I used to have so much fun. I mean, I remember the streams. People used to come and, they would have me, the people in the chat would have me laughing so hard. I was like, guys, stop, because I'm trying to fight here, and I'm trying to play this game, or I'm trying to do this. We would be cracking up. We would be joking with each other, having a blast. It was like one big family. I miss that shit. I really do. But I got sick of the YouTube culture because it was just driving me nuts. And I needed a break. I had to get away from that. I don't want to be involved in the dumb shit. So when I start doing my shit again, I'm going to do what makes, of course, make me happy. And I'm not going to go somewhere where I don't get along with somebody, or, I dislike somebody. I'm not going on podcasts like that, even as a guest. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I think it's unfair, that people want people to do that, and they go along with it. No, people, be yourself. If you don't like somebody, don't podcast with them. What, so you can get annoyed to the whole podcast? You sit there and listen to somebody, flap their gums and shit, and fucking talk bullshit after they fucked with you, and you gotta listen to them in your ear? No, hell no, Do what makes you happy, okay? If you don't want to be, if you're part of a podcast and they want to invite somebody and you don't like that person, just say, hey, listen, whoever it is, I don't like this person. I don't want to hear him in my ear. I don't want to discuss nothing with him. If you're just going to have him as a guest, I'm going to skip this week. I'll be back next time. Sorry. I just don't want, I don't want to do this. Don't sit there and then you don't say nothing, but you got to listen to some jackass talk in your ear. No, don't do it. Have more sense than that. Have more sense than that. Do what makes you happy. Have fun. It's supposed to be about fun and sharing your knowledge of gaming with other people that may not, that may look for help or understanding about certain games, about fighting games, about anything. You got to do that. And I just wish some people had the same energy I had and stop making excuses for people. Stop, oh, it's okay now, time is. No, it's not okay. And he had plenty of time to apologize. It ain't even about the apology anymore. People had enough time if they wanted to apologize. People waited years to come and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong." It's too late. Why did it take you years? You knew you were fucked up in the beginning. Why did it take you years and say, "Can we talk?" No, we can't talk. And I'm gonna tell you something. The way I handle my shit on YouTube and in this gaming community, I handle the same way here. You fuck up, you fucked up. That's it. It's over. Keep walking. And don't look back. Because I'm going to turn the other way and keep walking, and I sure the hell ain't looking back. You gotta have that same energy. Because I'm gonna tell you something, if you're a pushover in the fucking YouTube world, I feel sorry for you in life, because people must be walking all over your asses. They really must be. They must be walking all over you. Because on YouTube, you don't know these people. From you don't know any of these people. You talk to them or whatever, but you don't know them personally like that. So if you're gonna let somebody say, "Oh no, it's okay, just stay on the stay here, do that," and you do that, you letting somebody else tell you how you should react to somebody or whatever, you must be a real fucking pushover in life, and I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry, because you're gonna get burnt so many times. It should be easier, because you're not face to face with somebody. Do it right here on YouTube or on Twitter or whatever. But y'all just let people push you around. I'm not letting that happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Those three topics I had to get out, and like I said, I just wanted to get everything out, because I'm honest with all the people that follow me. I got to be honest with you about how I feel. It's not right if I don't, because then I'm just a fraud like everybody else, and I don't want to be a fraud. You know what I'm saying? I am, like I said, going to try to do more fighting streams and stuff like that. Work some shit out and just do my own shit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I said so much, and I feel good about it though. I feel good that y'all know where I'm coming from and whatever. It feels good. It really does. Because like I said, I like to be honest with y'all. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit up here and say, "Well, nah," it's, and make up some story. Why? That's stupid. That's dumb to make up a story. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I do appreciate y'all coming out here and listening to me. And like I said, these are my personal thoughts and my feelings. I actually feel good saying what I said. I have no regrets. It had to be said, and it feels good to say it. So yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Okay, I do appreciate you guys coming by. I'll keep you posted the next time I'm gonna do a stream or or a podcast with other members as well. This one I think was more my thoughts and what's going on and how I felt. That's why I did it, myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got hit that like button for me if you understood what I was saying and you like it. And I'll see you all next time, okay? Thank you for coming by. And I know why you did. 'Cause you all love me. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.